how life has been treating us first. But
Okay, but how has life been treating you? Or rather, how's so how has life been treating
do you
you?
know, like the sun still like shines
Tolu, when
bright.
I ask you a question, I need you to answer and not jump to
That's what
something
I'm.
else.
That's what I'm answering. Like the sun has been really bright compared to like
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks ago, but it's still
Mm,
very cold,
mm,
which sucks actually. I think the only thing that's going to make me run away from this country, apart from the fact that they are putting up stupid policies
mm-hmm.
on immigration and citizenship and all of those things that concern me, is the fact that it's actually really cold. Like when it's even warm, it's cold. And I think that's going to also chase me from Lagos is the fact that it's really hot.
Yeah, like Lagos is really
I
hot.
don't know what the middle ground will be.
Middle ground is
It's
the
actually this.
US.
Yeah, I've not experienced the US before, so I'm traveling the US this year. So hopefully I experience what that feels like. I don't know what
When are you
causes it.
traveling to the US?
Um, I don't know if I want to talk about that on the pod for the
Oh,
20 people that
okay.
are listening. I don't know who is the Ogbanje, so they
Okay,
don't.
but I was going to suggest like going for like something like Stripe collection.
Are you going?
Um, I don't know
If
yet.
you are going, I can go.
Me, I don't know yet
Said it's going
though.
though.
Hmm? Do you and me and have not been speaking?
Oh, you guys fought?
We didn't fight, which is funny. Like I don't know what happened, but like I don't know, Sha. I don't know what it is, but it's cool.
Definitely, you guys fought.
No, we didn't fight. I swear, like we didn't fight. We really didn't fight. I was
Okay.
around in December now, and I was like, oh, are we hanging out? Blah blah blah. Cause I know he was angry with me. Prior to that, but I had explained to him that what he was angry with me for was something beyond my power, and I had already gone out of my way to try to I had already gone out of my way like with what I was doing. So there was a little bit of like a misunderstanding. And I had explained my part. I don't know if he was still upset, but when he was around, I was like, hey, what's up? Let's hang out. Boy, he was like, that's if he has time. I was like, what do you mean if you have time? You would make out time if you want to. So he just said lol. And that was just the end of it. So we just never spoke after that.
Okay. Do you feel um heartbroken about this friendship that you have lost?
I will not say I've necessarily lost the friendship. I don't know that per se. But also I just have so much going on right now that it is hard to actually focus on that, to be very honest. So maybe I'm a
So you
shitty
don't give a
friend.
fuck. That's what you're saying.
No, 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 it's not that. It's like I don't know.
You scare me, bitch. You scare me, but
Uh-uh.
it's fine
Where did I become a bitch from now? Now,
because you have been a bad girl.
well,
You've
please
been
talk to the one
badly
that is
behaved.
doing you.
But have your week been apart from the fact that you're not a good friend? You know, I was talking about the fact that you're not a good friend last week.
Oh no,
In
no,
the
no, that
last
one is so
6 weeks.
different. Well,
Like,
Tolu, there are things I can't say here, but it's so different.
all right, how horrible has your week been then?
Um, this week I didn't make money. I think that's what's annoying about this
That's
week. I
weird
didn't make. Yeah,
because everybody's making money.
only
It's the fact
you.
that everybody at the beginning of the year was like, "How are we going to make money? How are we going to make money?"
No, you
Everybody's
know,
actually
but
thinking
the
that way.
funny thing is that, but like, are we making strides? Yes, we are significant. Like, I think we closed a lot of like deals
Hmm,
this week than
that's
any
nice.
other week that we've closed. So, which is good. So, like, we're making progress, but money
Are you
wise,
hiring
people,
now?
no. Eh, there's a role I want to hire for, but like, I'm looking for a specific type of person. I want to
Oh,
hire a
okay.
social media intern, but I want to hire somebody that actually likes social media, not somebody that sees it as a job. Like somebody that likes content creation and can
Oh, I
somehow
see.
manage that,
Mm-hmm.
translate that into like a brand thing.
Yeah, I got you. You know how, one way to find those kind of people?
How?
You know those guys that do content creation for hustle?
Mm.
Yeah. I think those guys might be the perfect fit.
Yeah, but you just have to find the right kind of person. You know,
Yeah,
most
so like find the
Nigerian
one.
content creator type people, they're divided into two. People who they are aesthetic. Their
No,
entire
no, no,
thing.
not even
Wait,
people like
wait,
all these.
calm down and let me finish speaking. This is the
Okay,
problem with
sorry.
men in this world. See, if I was the president of the world, I would ban men from speaking.
You won't be the president of the world.
Anyway, listen. Well, Tolu, let me just tell you what I want to tell you. What was I saying? There are two types of content creators: the
Mm-hmm.
demure, aesthetic people, and then the people who are just like jagbajantis. I don't know if they think they are trying to do like skit making. They just do like very rash things.
Yeah.
So what I need is someone who has the boldness of those ras people, those ras creation, but the mindset of those aesthetics. Those people with the aesthetics. Yeah. So it's hard to find. I've been actually like asking for content creators from like different people, especially like TikTok content creators. But like I'm not seeing the perfect person yet.
Okay. Don't worry, you'll find
Okay. So let's move back to what we were saying. What were we talking about?
your week. You say you not make money.
Yeah,
You've been
how
trying
has
to
my
hire
week
for.
been? My week has been okay. It has been very I think this week was good for me, mentally most especially. Um what was this week again? This week started on Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this week was weird actually because there was one period of time that I didn't have lights in my house on Monday because they disconnected the light for a weird reason. Um so before they connected it back, so I and the thing is that now my house, if there's no light, there's no network as well, because the Wi-Fi is turned off, and I don't have an inverter. So it's just like a bunch of things for that Monday. But like it was nice. This week was nice. This week was okay actually. I
That was
was
good.
fine with it. Yeah.
That's brilliant. Have you
Hmm.
been following the news?
Before you jump to have you been following the news, let's go back to talking about the policy, the Kemi. So Kemi Badenoch. I don't know. I don't want
That's
to
the
read
news.
the
Why you
full
shutting me
thing.
down and then bringing up the news?
What news? ITV. I don't watch ITV now. So like, what
No,
news?
the Kevin thing is the news. Like that
There's so
was
many
what.
news in this world. So when
So
you
why
say
you
the
shut
news,
me
how do I
down
know I'm talking
before
about?
you
Because
then
I
brought?
can. Because you're a man, so I can shut you down.
Okay, you'll be
Yeah.
fine.
You
You
too.
need
You'll be
therapy.
fine.
You need what's
You
that
too.
thing?
You'll be fine. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Kemi. I'm a big fan of Kemi actually.
Okay. Why?
I think Kemi is like the typical Nigerian in
Mm-hmm.
a big organization. So
Mm-hmm.
when a Nigerian joins a big organization, they want to do it to know. They want to
Mm-hmm.
like suck dicks and lick asses, and they
Mm-hmm.
want to um
Suck dicks and licks. Lick
just
us.
like please the Oga, like do
Mm-hmm.
everything to please the Oga, even though it means like putting people under the boss.
Okay, so you're a big fan of the average Nigerian in a big
Because I'm a Nigerian,
organization.
of course, yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
That's like
just like
that's us. Like
understanding you.
that's
That's
like
you
what Kemi is
and the
doing is
people.
what any Nigerian would do.
Not any Nigerian. I'm not like that.
The average Nigerian, I mean.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's actually crazy. And like I first, the first time I opened the video and I saw her talking again, I was like, I'm not interested in hearing what she wants to say, even though like in quote, I'm a big fan. But like,
Hmm.
like she's annoying in every sense of the word.
So is she a
And then
big
I
fan? I mean, are you a big fan or is she annoying? Which one?
both.
Okay. I
I'm
hold
just
that
pro
thought
Nigerian.
because I
I'm
have
just pro
someone
Nigerian.
else to ask. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Um.
let's continue talking about this policy. So the policy is supposed to be that on 10 years you can't
Mhm.
apply for ILR,
Yeah.
and then you need 15 years to even apply for citizenship.
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but the previously it is about 6 years.
Yeah. In
Um
total, yeah.
yeah, so like what do you think about people um who have what they call it, invested a lot of their energy
Well,
into and money
it's
and
not taking
time.
full effect yet.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
even taking
obviously
effect at
she's not
all.
even, yes,
Yeah.
but like for people who have done that, they have to start thinking about like how do you think that they would feel like someone like you now,
Mm-hmm.
example you. How are you feeling
Hopefully,
about
she's not
the
going to
entire
become
thing?
anything before I get my citizenship in Jesus' name. Like, I don't know, since first to the group, so I think it was Debola that sent to the group. And the first thing that came out of my mouth was Holy Ghost fire.
Mm,
Oh my
okay,
God.
so
I mean, God help me.
but she can do it after you have become a citizen, Abby.
Of course, because I'm a Nigerian, that will work.
I see.
I'm actually a goat.
Yeah, thank God you're the one confessing by yourself. Oh.
Oh, it is well. God help
It is
us.
well with you. Okay, so now let's go back to that thing about being a fan of somebody but not liking them.
Like Ojumodu.
But no,
Okay.
fuck. Please, I
I'm
we need
actually
to
in a
ban.
very,
There are
very
some
good
names
spirit
that we should
today.
not be talking about on this podcast.
Ojumodu, 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 Black.
Yes, that's number
Burna Boy.
one.
Who else?
Anyway, yeah, so I wanted to talk about like Kanye West. So Kanye West went on this rampage talking about saying that he hates Jews, saying that Elon Musk stole his shine by doing the Nazi salute at the inauguration. I just want to call everybody out who said that, oh, it's not the Nazi salute. I hope you guys can see how foolish you are. Like, it was obviously the Nazi salute. Like, why are you being dumb on purpose? Anyway, back to the point. So he also said that he has dominion over his wife. So, of course, she does take permission from him to dress nakedly, but that he's the one that but that she's the one who wants to dress like that, and she has been dressing like that for the past 2 years, and he's fine with it. What do you think about the whole Kanye thing where he goes on a rant? Someone was saying that he's just doing PR because he probably wants to release new music and whatever.
Yeah, that's what
But some
this
people are
girl
saying
said.
that there's no album on the way. Like this is just
No,
Kanye
he said,
unleashed.
I was listening to a pod yesterday and he said there's an album coming up on someone's birthday. I think his wife's birthday or something. That's July.
Hmm.
Um
Yeah,
the
but
title of the album
it's
is
far. It's too far for him to start ranting now. Now,
no
like the effect of the rants will
album
not take
PR
place.
album PR takes long sometimes.
Ah, it's not. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be like a week to that time that he will start the
No,
rants.
no,
Like
album
other
PR
PR
is
things can be done now. This one
no
will soon
album
forget
PR.
that he ranted now. Like in a month's time, we'll forget about
No,
his rant. Or is he going
no,
to be ranting for the next six
this
months?
album is not like a track. It's not like a single
Yes, I get
album.
it. I'm saying he should have been doing the other PR things now, so that that time, 3 days to release, he should start his rants. Like it's
Oh, I
just too
see.
soon.
uh, I don't know about Kanye, man. I think guy is gone because like this is the same guy that used to tell us to worship God and said he gave his life to Jesus.
Yeah, he even in one of his tweets he said that education and religion is how they brainwash people. Blah blah blah. I was like, okay, what about I need to see those people that said that Kanye has repented. One thing. I need to see what their faces look like now. Like, why do people even buy into all of these gimmicks and all of that? Like, how do they fall for it repeatedly? So interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy because like super smart people like that, like or super creative people like that
Mm-hmm.
are 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 usually like in most cases like they get to this point where like it just it just fucks up for them, especially when like he mentioned on the pod that he has like a diagnosed mental health disorder. I think it is.
Was he bipolar? I mean, is
No,
he?
I
I
think
think
it's
there was
not.
one time people were saying he's bipolar.
I'm not sure he said bipolar. I
Because
think he said
I read
bipolar.
also something about him saying that he's both autistic and kidney.
Yeah,
So
I think he
you know
attributed
that
it to
autistic people have
autism.
like this contrarian thing where
Yeah.
they feel like
So
they must
I think he
always
said
be.
I think he said he's autistic actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I wonder if that's what was wrong with him. But he's not the first autistic nigga on earth. So
Bro.
him coming out, like I do you know sometimes I just wonder why does he hate Jews so much? Like
It's
what's
conditioning, is storytelling. And it's the same way fanatics also like have this story that they've so much believed in and they like that has become their truth. So regardless of whatever version of truth you bring, which should
Mhm.
be the authentic version of the truth, they are not going to believe you. And that's the same concept. Like that's how it works across board. Um it's just storytelling and what he has been made to believe. And yeah, and it's really sad, especially because he influences a lot of young men in our
Mhm.
generation, and people who have listened to his rap and enjoyed his bars. And um and now he's this kind of person.
Mhm.
And now he's like saying all of this rubbish.
Mhm.
And some of these guys that has been influenced by Kanye all this while are
Mhm.
going to take whatever he says hook, line, and sinker.
Mhm.
And that's a problem. That's a
Okay,
problem.
so let's even talk about the culture of having like role models in society, because we
Yeah.
keep saying things like, "Oh, men are listening to Andrew Tate and people like this." I also have problems with. I generally have issues with people looking up to celebrities. I think that
And pastors.
not celebrities, entertainers particularly, you should enjoy their art, but you should not look up to them for any form of like moral validation or something like that. Like, don't care about if except it's like directly against your values. So for instance, now I would never listen to Benson because, or bourgeois, whatever the fuck is. Oh, sorry, I have to cut that part out. Whoever that ugly boy is,
No?
I would
How will
never
you cut
listen
that
to
out?
him. Come and stop me now. I don't get.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
Anyway, what was I saying again?
Ah, they're
What I
gonna
was
cancel
saying
you, man, and I'm gonna be here
was
for it.
that because he beat his girlfriend, right? So
He
to me,
did.
his music self, yes, he used to beat his ex-girlfriend. He was abusive to her. So to me, his music can't even be sweet. There's nothing he's even singing that can be sweet to me. Like I
Hmm.
don't even I can never enjoy it. It's not even a thing. But same thing with, like, let's say, looking at what's the name of that guy? Kelly, that was a
Yeah.
pedophile. Like this, it's so hard. Like if he released new music now, I won't
Mm-hmm.
even listen to it because it can't be sweet to me just based on
Okay.
the kind of person that he is.
But like those kind of people don't influence like this. They don't
They
have like
don't.
massive
Well,
influence
here's
yet.
what I'm saying. Yeah. So I'm saying that one is a clear case of like this person is a menace. But I'm saying
Yeah.
things like people saying that, oh, if Taylor Swift does not endorse my candidate, for instance, she needs to endorse Kamala Harris, blah blah. And I'm just like, why should you wait for a celebrity to tell you who to vote for? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah,
it's
yeah.
too much responsibility and it's too much prison for the celebrity. They should be able to do what they think they want to do, and you can react to it the way you want to react to it. So even for instance, Aria doing like the entire Naira
Marley thing.
Marley thing, I think is very dumb of Aria. Like a huge part of our fan base are women, a huge
Yeah.
part of, and people are angry with Naira Marley. But even that song in itself is like a very stupid misogynistic song. Like I don't know why she chose that to be the song that, like, I don't even get it. Like why did she do it? Like it does nothing for her. The easiest thing could have been for her to not just use that song. You have to go out of your way. She had to go out of her way to do that. I don't know what came over her and why she did it. But my point is, you cannot now be saying, even Aria, if you don't know these people, so like, why are you expecting certain things from them? It's like anything you do, if you do it, I just be like, okay, this is the kind of person you are, and then I have a choice to keep um I have a choice to keep listening to you, or keep like listening to you or whatever of you, but I have no expectations of celebrities. But when you stretch that further, you hear people talking about, oh, you're supposed to be a role model as a celebrity, a role model to people. Like, why are we having a society where people are having entertainers who are probably dumb or just have their own lifestyle or whatever? Like, they are no beacon of like, they're not a beacon of society, they're just entertainers, right? Why are we having a thing where they are becoming young people's role models, especially when it comes to guys? You're having a lot of like podcasters, musicians, things like that, replacing, like, okay, where are the forums for men that talk about, oh, this is how to contribute to society as a young man, building men up. Where are the conferences? Where are the groups? Where are the organizations that are focused on black boys or black communities, or just like, just generally male anything? Like, why is there
Yeah.
such a wide gap for that?
Hmm. Yeah.
What? Mm.
I wanted that you finish, but like my point is, um, I don't know if there's a wide gap,
As
especially towards the
compared to women, I think so. Because with women, there's more organization, more groups, more hey, let's go, let's something chill, let's do this one, wine and wine. Let's localize it, right? Nigeria, there's like Wimbies, her
yeah,
network, her
yeah.
synergy. There's just so many things like
But like,
springing up to
but
support
like,
women. Why are we not seeing that for men?
yeah. But it's also because of the fact that we have established the fact that women are sidelined in most of these conversations. So
Mm-hmm.
originally, without any enhancement and any focus, is going to go to the men in some
Mm-hmm.
of these cases. So if we talk
Mm-hmm.
about investment and businesses, Wimbies, for instance,
Mm,
men take like a huge chunk of
mhm,
those investments. If we talk
mhm,
about even just influence and role models
mhm,
generally, from music to politics to everywhere, there
mhm.
are a lot more men.
More men. So that's my thing. So my
Yeah.
thing is, on the business career side of things, you
Hmm.
have it that you have men now, but
Hmm.
that's not just what makes a human. There's so many parts that makes a human, right?
Yeah.
Why are we not having those things? So I hear you when you're saying that a lot of things are coming up for women, because it's like, how can we close the gap
Yeah.
economically wise, or like career wise, or things like that? We need the same for men, in like, in terms of like, oh, emotional maturity, contributing to society, like stuff like that beyond your career. Because like, it's not just having a career or having money that makes a human. There's these other parts of it that keeps you up at night, or makes you have a full loving life.
Yeah.
I was reading one tweet from one guy that posted, he said he posted his friend, blah blah, I don't know, but the guy was saying that he hates dating because he doesn't want to talk about reality. He hates reality shows. He doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to. I don't know. He just mentioned a bunch of things that I can't remember, but just basically things that I would s- I would say are more like, let's say, should I say, women enjoy or whatever. First of all, it's not all women that enjoy those things, and it's not just women that enjoy those things. So he can always find like someone who even fits into that. But like, coming in with that mindset where you're like, oh my god, I don't even want to listen to anything that this woman has to say or stuff like that. It's like, okay, if I ask him now, why do you just hate reality TV? I bet you he has no reason, he has no real reason as to why he doesn't want to listen to someone yap about reality TV. You don't even have to watch, but just like listen to them yap about it is making you angry. But if the person was yapping about sports, I bet you sit your ass down and be listening. So it's like, okay, why can't you, like, why don't you want to? It's just going to go down to, like, my point is, there's so much that like can be, there's so much personality development that can help to reduce incel culture, but
Yeah.
like nobody is paying attention to or helping like young boys specifically. If it's men, once you're a fool as an adult, we're sorry for you, think bye. But it's like we have people who are like 13-year-old boys, 15-year-old boys already buying into the mindset that out there in the world, they will never be loved by any woman that is not their mother. And this is
Yeah.
how they're supposed to treat women, or this is how. So it's like, why don't we have that gap being closed? I'm just using that as an example, but just generally, why are we saying that? Oh, yeah, has influence on men. Why are those men not taking influence from the older men in their community, in their vicinity, their uncles? Why are those
The
not the people
uncles are
that
also
have a
riffraff,
stronger
bruv.
influence?
Their uncles are not billionaires. So like the thing is, Ye
Mm.
is a fucking billionaire. Ye
Mhm.
is at the pinnacle of success, and people
Mhm.
are going to look up to him no matter
Mm.
what. Do you get
Mhm.
my point?
Yeah.
So if I'm a black boy in America and I used to do drugs in my past and I used to
Mhm.
like and now I'm listening to rap and that's all I see on the streets and I hear that this Ye guy used to be like me back in the day and he
Mhm.
used to just go jump from studio to studio and just
Mhm.
do record shit and
Mhm.
now he's a big boy he's married the fucking biggest influencer in the world and now he's
Mhm.
married someone who is even controlling and making the
How do
girl
you know he's controlling her? Say allegedly. You don't know that.
and making her dress naked to the Grammys. Like
Mhm.
that's like success for them, and so like
Mm.
they are going to listen to him. Like and that's just how it is. And the same
Okay,
is the
so but
same
why
is the same
are these boys not admiring like the
because
other?
that's
So are you
because
saying that? Okay,
sorry for cutting you, but like it's just what is available to them in their in their
line of
landscape.
sight.
Yeah,
Mm.
in their line of sight. So like folks like 50, folks like J, folks like Ye are the people that are available to them in their line of sight. Whichever folks with their own psychic more
Mhm.
would be who they're going to gravitate towards. Why do people
Mm.
love Burna Boy
Mhm.
more than the music sometimes? It's just
Mhm.
because like that's my swag. Like that's the kind
Mm.
of life I'm aspiring towards. Do you get my
Mhm.
point?
Mm.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
Wait, sorry. Now that you mentioned Bonnie, I just want to say something. I saw a video with him and Chloe Bailey. Please, is she back in
Oh my
Nigeria? What's
god,
going
love.
on?
I love love. I love when hard guys are in love. Like when
Please,
cultists,
see, let
you
me
know
tell
when
you something.
cultists are
I'm
in
not
love,
seeing him in love.
that's my
Oh, see,
that's my
he looks
that's
so
my
normal.
best genre of
See,
love.
let me tell you something. I have something
Yeah.
to say. I don't know what church Chloe Bailey goes to. I don't know what God she serves, but she's dealing with a South times Yoruba man.
The heartbreak will be
Hey,
more than what you gave what is that one?
she's
London.
going to be asking herself, but why did I even love him? What did he do for me? Why did I love him? Why do I love him
You
so
feel it.
much?
What he did for you, you feel it. You either feel it in your
No,
pussy or
oh
you're going to
my
feel it in
God,
your
that is the Yoruba
Nigerian
man
men know how to
side.
give you
Oh.
experience. That's what they're known for
Mm-mm.
globally.
Tolu, that's not the South man side. I said South man, you're going to ask yourself, but wait,
Well, true.
what did he do in comparison to how much I feel? He just did not do enough for
It's
me
a
to feel
blend,
this
though. It's
strongly.
like a blend of Yoruba and South South.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why it is terrible. The thing is that the Yoruba man's side is that it is destined to happen. It will happen. That's the thing. That's the Yoruba man's side of things that she
Ah,
needs to understand.
ah.
There is no
Then the
okay. I
South
got
South
a
side
good
is
one.
that the heartbreak you go Gino.
Yes, that's she's going to be saying that. But wait, oh, what did this boy do? Like, okay, he bought me a watch. So what? He's not the first person to buy me a watch. Why do I want him so
He flew
bad?
you down for 30 December for a rave in Nigeria.
She's going to tell herself he's not the first person to fly me out. I can fly myself out if I wanted to. Why do I
Oh
love
my
him
god,
so
it's
bad?
so funny.
I pity for her, Sha.
I bet you envy her.
Envy her. Even if I see Bonner Boy, you think that I can never. I
Will
don't
you
understand.
shut the fuck up, you liar?
No, no, no. Will I shut the fuck up about what?
If you see what that boy, what do you want to say?
I'm not. I can never be interested in Bonner Boy.
You are a liar.
I'm not a liar.
Shut the fuck up. You're a liar.
Okay, so Tolu, let's talk about this. Why do you think I'm interested in Bonner Boy? No,
Because
it's so interesting to me
you like
because
the
I
soft
always
life.
see.
You like the soft life. You like to
I
be taken
don't.
care of. You like
So
to be
sorry. Take it
flaunted.
again.
You like to be what? Are you going to
Yeah,
deny
but I
that?
have not. I don't go out with the richest men that talk to me. It's
I'm not
not
talking about
the
the richest
softest
here.
men that talk to me that I end up with. So, like, what are we talking about? If it's by money, then I'll be the people that you would know that I have had a thing with will be totally different from people that I have had a thing with.
Oshay,
Yeah, so obviously it's not about
talking
money.
about your.
I always see guys say this thing on especially on Twitter, and I'm
But
just like,
I don't agree with you though. I don't agree with you. Like Bonner, it's Bonner we're talking about. It's Odogu we're talking
yes,
about here
but
though.
like I'm not
It's not
like
Benson, though. It's not Buju. Oh.
Like, who the fuck cares? If you're saying
Shut the
Rema, I
fuck
would
up,
say,
you two.
okay, it's a 50-50 chance. If you're
And
saying Fireboy, I would
you will
say
not say yes
it's
to
a
you will not say yes to
70-30
Bona.
chance.
You will not say yes to
No!
Bona.
Who the fuck is Bona?
Ferrari. Ferrari.
Bona that will come and be ranting like a fool at his big age. Is
But
that what I want to be
that
doing?
does not affect you. Does
It
not affect
affects
you.
me. Like, I can never go out to somebody like that. Never. I said
Yeah,
I can never read my
not that deep.
lips.
Not that
Never.
deep
Is
for you.
that deep? Is that deep? Let me tell you something. I used to go out with somebody that after I started going out with the person, they used to drag that person on Twitter. Person started saying things like they were not like that before then. And every time they're dragging the person, I just think to myself, wait, oh. So now, what am I supposed to be doing in this situation? Why are you foolish enough to be saying things that they are dragging you about? Like, where are we going? There was one time, so my friend can tell me, this person, blah, 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 one thing. I was not saying, hey, good. So you mean I'm meant to now be apologizing and say, oh no, he's not really like, I just that was one of the things that killed it for me. It killed everything. It wasn't fresh. So yes, I can never be with Bonner. Bonner sits down and looks for foolish things to say. He doesn't even come across as intelligent to me. So no.
Okay. That's your opinion, but that's
Yeah,
fine.
thanks.
Curious, 1 minute before we move on from this topic. Back to
Mm,
Kanye. Just
mm,
imagine Kanye after the red carpet went into the hall where there were kids, where there were people who were not looking forward to seeing a naked woman. What do you
mm-hmm,
think would have happened at the Grammys? Because obviously Kanye is not going to sit at the back; he's going to sit in front because he's like an A-list guy. What do you
mm.
think would have happened? Because CBS is going to also televise the show.
Yeah, they would have had. So I guess
Would they kick
maybe they would
him
have not.
out?
They would have given Bianca like
Scarf. When you're not in
scarf.
deeper life.
But to be fair, she had a jacket. She had a jacket.
Oh,
So
well, like
maybe
it's
she would
so
have.
hot inside though.
No, it must have been cool. I don't know. She would have used her jacket or something because, like you said, there are kids there. But also, I want to say something. People like insulting Kim and saying that, oh, all these things she's doing when she has kids and all of that,
Hmm.
and like, oh, Kanye is better. This is why Kanye, blah blah blah. Um, but
Yeah.
Kanye brings his kids around Bianca, and if Bianca is an exhibitionist, it means that sometimes anyway, I can't, obviously, I'm not there or something, but it's also that, okay, my dad's wife is
Yeah.
always naked. Like, you've seen your dad's wife naked too many times. I don't know, maybe they have a way they restrict their kids from seeing things. I'm not sure. Um, that's
Yeah.
just
Like
so,
that's crazy.
yeah.
Can't even imagine how that dynamics work. But
Yes,
yeah, I
but
was just
my
thinking
point
about
is
it.
that
Like, what
but
what
people
would have
still the
happened?
same people that insult Kim for those same things will be hailing Kanye. Like this world there.
Yeah, fucked up world.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's get back to it.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about was it last week when you're talking about like friendship fights and all those things and friendship what's it called? Financial inequality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Talking about financial inequality,
Mm-hmm.
how do you handle because I had a conversation with my friend recently
Mm-hmm.
where like family members who have um supported you in some way in the past before you achieve some financial dependency and freedom. Um,
Independency, you mean?
what is it?
You mean financial independence, not
Independence,
financial
yeah,
dependence.
independence, yeah, and they now become entitled, as it were, to your funds, and so if you splurge extravagantly on, say, something that is personal to you, and because they're in close proximity, because they're family, of course, they raise eyebrow and say things like, what's it called? Say things like, why will you spend all of this money on this thing when I don't even have 1/100 of whatever it is you're buying? Um, as much as I can get that there might be they could
Yeah, I think
be.
you should block them on WhatsApp story
It's not a
or
WhatsApp
stop
story thing.
posting on WhatsApp story.
It's not a WhatsApp story thing. It's something that they're going to see whether they are your
And then
family.
just don't tell them the price.
They
Say,
don't
"Oh, I
need to
got
know
this
the
at a
price. So it's like
discount."
buying. It's like buying a. So for instance, you used to squat with your older brother,
Mhm,
and you've now gotten a good job. You've
mhm,
you've rented a house in
mhm,
Ikoyi, and he bought a GLE
mm,
2023 model.
mm.
Like you don't need to tell anybody the price.
Yeah, so when they ask you, "Oh, how can you buy a jelly?" You know, say, "Ah, I didn't buy it though. My office gave me. If I lose the job now, I return it back to them." Have you ever lived with parents where you don't want them to know the price of what you are buying?
Yeah, but like how long will you do that for?
For how long you want to do it? Except you just want to be like me and just be like, it's my money. Anyway, to be fair, I also never like grew up depend. Oh, yeah, I never grew up like with like relatives doing anything that was essential for me, right? Like essential. So everything I did was a gift. And so I don't think anybody feels entitled to what I have or what I do or whatever. In fact, possible self, one thing about me is that as a person, I need. And everybody around me know that I need. So even as you're saying that, how did you buy? I just say, please, auntie, can you give me 1 million right now? Because I
Hmm.
need it. Before you start talking about the one you want to criticize, I need from you. So maybe I really don't know, but I just feel like if you can't like tell them, if you can't tell them off and you don't want to constantly deal with hearing about it, and it's not like you can keep it away from them, then I think I should learn to like just be like, just when like you're living with your parents and you don't really want them to know the price of what you buy, you tell them that iPhone is 2,000 naira, those kind of strategy.
Yeah.
So you just say, ah, this car is not my own, no. Or you just say, it's one of my friends that bought it and he was selling for distress. I was just very lucky. I had 1 4 million I was saving to buy Toyota Camry. I just paid and they gave it to me. So now I'm paying 1 million every month for the next 1 year. Just kind of raz lies.
Then your
That's what
parents
you
will not
just
tell
have to
you,
be giving them.
why would you do that? You want people's eyes to be on you? Oh,
Yeah, so I you just say there's nothing that you can't do about that one shot because even me at some point very early I used to be very careful of things that I do because I'm just like, oh, I don't want people's eyes to be on me, blah blah. But you know that right now where I'm
Yeah.
not as buoyant as I used to be at some point, I feel very daft to have done those things that time
Hmm.
because it's like, who cares? Nobody actually cares. Nobody actually even knows how much is in your account or not. People just like have assumptions and rate you how they whenever they want to rate you, right? So I don't know. I just feel like if they tell you that people's eyes will be on you, blah blah, just say, ah, auntie, you're right. It's true. I will think about it next time. End of
Yeah.
story. I don't know what you can do because it's a mindset thing, and you really can't. There's nothing you can do. But if the person is feeling entitled and saying, "Oh, why didn't you give me the money to do X, Y, Z?" Just explain that no, it's not the way you think about it. This thing now, I'm paying for it every month. I was just lucky enough to be able to acquire it at this price, or
Yeah.
it was a gift, just like stuff like that that will get
Yeah.
people's eyes off you so that they don't feel like you're making so much and not giving them.
Random question. And this is a
Hmm.
very, very crazy detour. But what is going to make you feel like, okay, maybe it's time for me to get married? I know.
What?
I
Wait,
know.
let me wait. Sorry, what made you think that it was time for you to get married?
I'll answer that, but like I want to know your answer.
I don't know. Like, you know that I'm not like, especially right now, I'm not so big on marriage
Yeah.
because it's like I don't know why, like it still does not make sense to me why I should get married apart from like tax reasons. If you stay in like, let's say, the US or something like that, then obviously you do save more as a couple. There's a bunch of things I can see that, but that means that I can marry just about anybody if we can have an understanding that we're just doing it for tax reasons. But
Yeah.
in terms of like getting married because I want to get married,
Yeah.
I think what might make me feel like getting married is meeting, I don't know, meeting somebody and just, okay, I know what to make me want to get married. Probably just wanting to have like a proper, a good family structure for kids. Because
Okay.
I, even though I'm not sure about marriage, I'm sure that I do want to have kids.
All right.
And I'm just like, I feel like I'm the kind of person that can be a single mother successfully. But I
Yeah.
also hate baby mama culture so much. And I feel like it needs to be discouraged, especially like people that look up to you needs to feel like there's something wrong with baby mama culture. Shout out to Beyonce for actually waiting to get married to Jay-Z before having kids. I wish that
Okay.
Rihanna did that as well. Like she has such
Shout
a
out to
lovely.
Rihanna. Shout out to Rihanna. Shout out to ASAP Rocky. Big ups to ASAP Rocky, the finest guy in the world. Big baby daddy. Continue, sorry.
Okay, so I feel like ASAP Rocky and
Come on,
Rihanna.
my lover. Sorry, continue.
I feel like ASAP Rocky and Rihanna are in such a very lovely relationship. At
Yeah.
least what we see from outside. But I wish they did get married just for the point of, like you said, role modeling, people that look up to them, because it's not everybody that's like most of the people who end up like having kids because oh they're so in love at that moment. It doesn't always, like it's not that it doesn't end up looking good eventually a few months or a few years down the line, and not a lot of people are financially and emotionally capable, as well as having the community to bring kids, like to raise kids alone. So, and oh, I hear you on, oh, people get married all the time and get divorced. Get married for the right reasons. Don't just get married because people are getting married. Anyway, like I said, so maybe that'll be my own reason. Like, oh, I want to have kids, and I do have someone that I feel like is a very reasonable person, and I'm comfortable with like entangling my life with theirs. Then, um, I guess that's what make me feel like getting married. So it would be
Okay,
more
so
about
it's
like
not going to be a
the,
very romantic conversation. It's going to be a very logical conversation,
no,
you
no, no,
say.
no. I feel like it's going to be romantic in terms of that. Obviously, I'll feel romantically about the person. So I'm not saying that I'm going to get married to hey, you look good on paper. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
Okay.
that
Because I've been
I
hearing
feel
a lot of that actually, and that's why I'm actually like crazy flabbergasted and like
with a lot of
surprised.
like you feel good on paper.
Yeah, yeah, like
I mean, you
people
look good
who
on
are
paper.
getting married to people based off like what they, in quotes, bring to the table because
Interesting.
they
You
are.
know, I was thinking the other day I was seeing I saw what's the name of this boy Toby on Twitter, the very chaotic boy. Shout out to
Your
him.
ex.
Not my ex. Are you dumb?
I hope you listen to this. Oh my god.
What the fuck? I this literally makes no sense. Like
I've not been seeing him on your like engaging you a lot,
I
making
have not
you.
been that active on my main Twitter now, but he's on
Oh
my
yeah,
private Twitter now. Sure.
of
Anyway,
course it's your ex. That's why it's your private.
please, he's not my Tolu. I think you're crazy. You need
I
to
know I'm
stop being.
crazy.
No,
I
no,
know
no. You
I am
need to stop
crazy.
saying rubbish in this podcast because people are now going to think
On this
that it is
podcast.
true.
Okay.
Yeah, on this podcast, people are going to start
Yeah,
thinking it
of
is
course
true
this
or
podcast is a
something.
joke. Anything we say here is a joke.
Not everything we say here is a joke. Tolu is just a
Everything,
foolish person.
99.9% of the things we say here, we are just talking shit.
Okay. Anyway,
Yep.
so he quoted something about I don't know. He quoted something that's like it was just something about marriage, right? Like people rushing into marriages and then they get into the marriage and it's not that sweet and like men that hang out at bars or go to like Unilag, like when you hear friends that are married talking about their life at home, you can't even like so like in order not to be on the against the marriage, you just be like, you better go and meet your wife or before she will say um why the ones keeping you at the bar or stuff like that. So and I just thought to myself that, you know what? My friends that are married, my really close friends that are married, they don't have this problem. Most of my friends that are married, or at least I have three people around me that are married that I'm kind of close to, which includes you. And I feel like they really like their spouses. Obviously, I don't know everything. I don't live with them. I don't live with any of them. I don't know if they hate each other and they're just putting up a front.
Mm-hmm.
But like but like when I see them, the way I see them act together or act to one another, it feels like they actually like their spouses. And so to me, it's just like, why are people? why are there, like, I don't have that fear of marriage of, oh, people around you are just getting married for married sick, like they don't, like, they're just getting married and then discovering that they don't like being married or stuff like that. I don't like, most people that I know that are married, they love being married to their partner. So it's just like, so who are these other guys and why are they doing it?
Yeah, that's a question that I've been trying to understand. Um, and it's not exactly about like, because I know like there are different reasons why people get married, which is understandable. But I'm just like, is it worth it? Because and maybe it can be worth it, to be honest, because marriage is a very long term thing, and especially if you're planning to
Mm-hmm.
stay in it for long. And again, if you're planning to be monogamous and just being on, like, staying committed to that person,
Mm-hmm.
like, I think you need to be deeply drawn and attracted, and you should deeply like that person, for the long haul to make sense to you, because it will be exciting, and it might not be exciting along the way, but like if you deeply like someone, yeah. And I was just curious to know if I'm just the one thinking about it that way, and if
Okay,
it's
but what
solely.
about like, what about like, so something else I've also thought about marriage is that what about, instead of thinking of marriage as long term, because I think that's what scares me the most about marriage, the
Yeah,
fact that like, I like you so much today, but like in 10 years time, do I know if I'll really like you? So what about we invent renegotiable marriages? So it's like,
yeah,
okay, we're going to be married for the next 5 years. In 5 years, let's check in, let's
yeah,
see if we still want to stay married or if we want to walk
yeah.
away. But also,
Don't
like,
tell
why
anybody,
do
but that's what we have. That's what me and my baby have.
oh, so yeah,
Don't tell
setting
anyone.
yourself for divorce.
Not divorce, not
You
divorce. But
okay,
like
but
we want to, set. I think laps is what we call it. So we have like
mm,
5 year laps where, again, it's a marathon. We'll take a pit
mm-hmm,
stop in 5 years and
mm-hmm,
reassess everything
mm,
that made us come together at the beginning.
mm-hmm,
And again, launch for another 5 years. I think
mm,
it's easier to look at
mm,
the long journey that way, when you know you're going
mm,
to have pit stops and change the
mm.
tires and readjust
Changing
things.
tires as in, like, say, okay, let's go and date people for 6 months. Let's see if there's anything on the streets.
Maybe not that extreme, because I'm, again, you know me, I'm not a fan of like externals.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe not that extreme, but like maybe it could be like even change countries, could be like change. It
Mm,
could be change anything, like whatever is not working at this time that's causing a strain.
mm-hmm.
Again, like it could be
But
anything,
but
but
I
like
want
this.
to ask something. Why do
Yeah,
what do you think contributes to people having a strain
a
after
lot
a
of things, a
while?
lot of things. It could
Okay,
be
give me your
anything.
thoughts.
It could be anything. It could be work.
Mm.
It could be sickness.
Hmm.
It could be anything. It could be family.
Personally, I feel like it's because I personally feel like couples grow apart when they don't do things together.
Yeah, it could be that too.
Because especially in places like the US where you hear of, oh, the man is now, these are now his like social political beliefs, and the woman's social political beliefs are different. I feel like that only happens when both of you are not moving together, because if you are moving together, you end up just having like being in the same circles, having the same type of conversations, like stuff like that, in such a way that both of you constantly are renegotiating and building values and interests together. And if you're constantly like, oh, okay, like I'm not saying like you no longer have a personality outside your partner, but I'm just saying that like doing a lot of things together means that you would have like most of your goals and interests and stuff like that will just keep like aligning and aligning together. That's how I feel. So it's like a lot of things can be worked out that way, like when you guys are saying, oh, okay, we're both interested in immigration, rather than I caught the bug for immigration and you didn't. Now we now have to argue about, is it worth it to move to a new country or not? And then that becomes like a source of argument every evening in the house. So yeah. I don't know, I've never been married, and I've not even, I always tell people, There's no guarantee that I can even keep a partner for long, so nobody should be listening to me.
Yeah.
Eh,
But that was just a like by the way conversation.
okay.
You were gonna talk about something. What was it?
I don't know what I was going to talk about anymore. But like, hey, wait, Tolu, have you seen that Montoya thing?
Yeah, I saw it yesterday night. The edit is the best part of it for me, to be honest. The person that edited that video deserves a Grammy.
Ah,
The person that edited that video deserves a fucking Grammy. Like that's how to do reality TV. Like
ah.
reality TV should be dramatic. Like I like that is what makes reality TV. Like there should be spice and drama. Yeah, I loved it. I actually enjoyed it,
Yeah.
which is crazy. Who is to blame? Of course the guy. Of course the guy. Of course the guy. Because I can't say the woman. I'll be cancelled. Yeah, I feel this I said what I said for this week.
Yeah, but before we get into that, let's get into the Grammys, right? And my thing for the Grammys is the what they call it? Is the
Album of the year.
no. Okay, yeah, but like let's even talk about the album of the year itself. Like why no, I don't even have any gist about album of the year to be honest. So
Okay, record of the year.
I get that Billie Eilish fans are angry because that was the
Eilish.
time.
Eilish.
Eilish. Okay, Billie
Jesus.
Eilish
Jesus,
fan.
our girl.
No, but that's how I call her name. It has nothing to do with that. Well, I get that they're angry, and I know where their anger is. I mean, they are probably angry because that was the time that she was crying. But I feel like she was crying because she won nothing, not because she lost album of the year. Like she didn't even win her category, so it was a pipe dream to even imagine that she was going to win album of the year when you didn't win your own category. So like I don't know.
No, it's possible now. Like Harry
Yes,
Styles didn't
possible,
win.
but it's a pipe
Yeah.
like it's hard. So to me, she was limited for a lot of things and she lost all of them. So that's why she cried. That's how I feel, which is valid.
Or maybe she cried
Anyway, my
because
own is
she
Not
lost it.
Like Us. Why did Not Like Us win 5 Grammys? Like, what exactly is in Not Like Us that would
It was
cause it
okay.
to win?
First off, it was song of the
Mhm.
year, like
Why?
undoubtedly.
Why was it Song of the Year?
Because okay, maybe it's not song. Maybe Birds of a Feather is song of the year, but record of the year.
Yes, Best of
But
a
record of the
Feather.
year. But record of the year. I think it should be
No, I
record
don't
of the year.
care. Of a Feather should have won a record of the year. So it was the biggest song last year. Like,
Yeah,
look
it was
at
not the biggest song,
numbers,
or
look
is it the
at
biggest song?
everything, look at cultural influence, look at like record of the year, song of the year, um,
Birds
Birds
of
of
a
a Feather
Feather
should have
over
won.
Not Like Us, cultural influence. Are you joking?
Yes. The only
Uh-uh.
cultural influence, so not like us. The only thing that it could have influenced are one, Black American culture, two,
Rap
rap
culture,
heads. Yeah, so
but like it
those are
also spilled over
wait.
to mainstream. Like everybody
No,
was on it.
nobody was on it. I swear to you, I've never
That's
streamed that song.
unfair. Come
No, I'm so
on.
serious. No, I'm so serious. So
Uh-uh.
understand me.
Not Like
I
Us was
listened
topping
to
was topping the charts for weeks, bro.
this chat for weeks. Go and check the charts. It's a lie.
Hot
Go and
100.
check the
It was
number of times
topping Hot
that Birds of
100.
a Feather was tapping the chart. Birds of a
Yes,
Feather was
Birds
the
of a Feather topped
biggest
the
song
charts too.
last year.
I'm not
Yes,
saying it
for
didn't
a
top.
fucking long time, and it stayed
Yeah,
on the
but
chart for a
like
fucking longer
you're
time.
making you're making
Not
Not Like
Like
Us
Us
sound
is
like
just a diss song. First of all, I don't listen to male rap. I don't listen to male rap at all. I'm a rap
you're
head.
sexist.
But
First
for
off, you're
yes,
sexist. Go ahead.
yes, thank you. But I listen to only female rap, and so Not Like Us has no. Even as a someone who listens to rap, if you have no interest in like Kendrick and Drake, I listened to both Nicki and Megan's diss. I didn't give a fuck about Kendrick and Drake. So, but let's even assume that everybody who is interested in rap listening to Kendrick and Drake, that's still just a small part of the population. The hit line of Not Like Us is a minor. Like, who gives a fuck about that? Like, how do you even use
They're not
that
like
in.
us. They're not like us. They're not
Exactly,
like
that they
us.
know like us is only relevant to Black Americans.
How?
It's only don't you damn you not listen to his song. If you listen to his song, you will know that it is only culturally relevant to Black Americans. The statement not like us.
That's racist though.
No, like you didn't listen to his
It's
song
like
then.
no, it's like saying Cowboy Carter is only relevant to people from Texas.
No, I think you're dumb. I'm saying one thing, you're saying a completely different thing. I'm
I was
saying
looking
that
for
the
an argument to
lyrics
come
of
back,
the
but nothing
song,
came.
like the
But
storytelling,
no,
I'm
but like
talking about the
no, but like you can
storytelling,
argue
like
that
the
for you can
lyrics.
you can argue that for every rap song though. You can argue that for
No, you can't. Yes, maybe for every.
you
No,
can argue
no.
that for fucking 50
Okay,
cents.
okay. Argue it for his.
This is very Nigerian. Are you joking?
No, no, no. His Megan's his.
Who is Megan?
Megan the Stallion. Don't be.
Oh, I don't know. I don't listen to her.
Okay, good. So my point is not every rap song. You can't argue that for every rap song. Not like us particularly is talking about the others, right? Like it's supposed to be like saying that Drake is not like he's not part of the culture. He's not part of be a culture. He's different. He's whatever. So not like us is except you guys don't listen to lyrics of songs. So maybe you guys are just like bumping song because it is.
But
I'm
like
not saying you can't even
again,
enjoy it.
hold up. We're talking
Mm-hmm.
about two rap superstars here.
Mm-hmm.
S- the effect of that song,
Mm-hmm.
you cannot put it you cannot complicate it to just the black community alone. Like that's very yeah, minimizing the whole concept of the song. I don't know how to explain it. But like
Minimizing it. It's
but like
literally
the
a diss
the
song. Like
yeah,
it is literally a
but like
diss song.
the effects
Mm.
and the way it traveled
And the effect
was
of birds of a
crazy.
feather.
Was
Birds of
crazy,
a feather is more widely
especially
relevant to
looking at
more
how
people
no, hold up. Especially looking at how fast that song came on.
and went off.
It didn't go off. Are you joking? Like Kendrick was dropping back to back clapbacks. Drake versus Kendrick. We're doing 30 minutes and he's dropping in 30 minutes with response to the one that's like it was crazy.
He did not deserve
Nah,
five
I
Grammys.
think it
He did
deserves
not
Song
deserve.
of the Year
No, it did
or
not.
Record of the Year, one of the
Song of
two.
the year, record
Record of
of
the
the
Year is the one
year.
that has to do with production too, Abby.
Song of the year, record of the year should have gone
Maybe
to
Bed of Feather should have been Song of the Year. I think Bed of Feather deserves something for sure. Probably Song of the
It
Year.
should have gotten both song and record of the year. That's what I think.
Okay.
And not like us could have gotten the other ones in the rap category, whatever. I'm fine with that. But like song of the year, record of the year should have gone to Birds of a Feather.
Hmm. Yeah, kind of agree, sure.
Okay, good. We're in alignment. What else do we have that has happened? What else happened in the Grammy itself? Did you watch any
Um,
of the performances?
yeah, Dochi. That's my
What was your
superstar.
best performance?
I really love Dochi's performance, and I loved
Okay.
what's his name? What's her name? Raye.
Okay.
I love Raye's performance. I love Swim's performance too.
Hmm.
Um, I think
A
that
lot
was
of
the first
people
time I've
liked
seen him
Benson
perform.
Boone.
Who?
Benson Boone, the guy that sang he was wearing this blue.
Out of whiskey. Is it the one?
Huh?
Is it
No,
the one
that's
that sang?
Shabuzi.
I don't know his name, but the
I'm
black
going to
country guy.
send you Benson Boone now.
Okay.
Yeah, but like you're going to say something.
Yeah, I really like Raye, and I liked this other person.
Okay. So what was the highlight of the Grammys for you?
The fact that they raised $24 million in one night
What are
for
they using $25 for?
the LA
I mean
fire
$25 million
people that were
dollars.
affected by the LA fire.
Oh, I see. To
Yeah,
have
it was
money in
quite.
this
Did you
life
watch the
is
whole
sweet
thing? It
too.
was quite an emotional night ish because
I've not
again,
watched
for album of the
everything.
year, the
Hmm.
firefighters presented the award to Beyonce, and Beyonce
Hmm.
when she came on stage, she hugged and kissed the two of them who presented the awards to them, which I thought was really nice. Um,
I think that one of her reaction to reading what they call
country
it
country album.
country album, like you could truly see that she was shocked.
Yep,
She was
yep.
really shocked. Like even she was
I
still
heard that she
clap
didn't win. She didn't get nominated for
the
the
CMAs. Yeah,
country awards. Yeah,
yeah.
that's crazy. And
Those
now she
ones they
won
are
the.
racist now. Like I don't
And
even
now she
get it.
won the country album of the year
To
for
me, self,
Grammy.
my own is that them being racist is not even about them not nominating Beyonce or saying that her album is not country, blah blah blah. It's just the fact that like a few years ago when she went to perform there, they were literally hurling racist slurs at her. Why did they invite her to perform? I don't get it. just whole slurs at her. So it's just I don't know, Sha. Dumb niggas would be dumb.
Yeah, of course.
Have you seen Benson Boone? I sent it to you.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah, a lot of people liked his performance.
Yeah, makes sense.
Um, what do you think about people saying that the awards are bought?
No, I don't think so. You can't buy 13,000 people now. I like.
Exactly. I'm just like, okay. So
You
people
can't
are
buy
like,
13,000 people
oh,
now.
Jay
Are you
Z
joking?
paid. Jay Z paid for the album. Okay, so
That's
like,
not possible
why
now.
hasn't why did he wait
That's not
25 years?
headies. If it's headies, that's possible.
Yeah, fair
Yeah,
enough.
like when you have an academy, when you have like an awarding body, like this bunch of executives around the world, like
Exactly. Because
13,000.
I
How
have
do
a
you?
few friends that are even like academy members, and they probably voted.
Yeah,
And I know some of themselves that would have not voted for Beyonce.
yeah,
So
yeah. It's like it's impossible. I
like, how
like the
do you even
structure.
track the 13,000 people and start paying off every one of them, and
Yeah,
none
then
of
it
them leaked
becomes
it?
like it becomes very absurd too. Like, why would you even do that? Why would you go through? It's like, how do you even like? It's going to cast first off, yeah, and you're going to be casted.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think the way Grammys and maybe the Oscars do the awards is the way every real award body should. And also even Ballon d'Or. Ballon d'Or is
Hmm.
voted like every coach and every executive votes who the
Mm-hmm.
best player is. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what else do we have? What else do we have today to talk about?
Tell me.
Me, I don't know.
When was the last time you went on a date? Let's talk.
I don't understand. What's your sudden interest in all of these things now?
I don't know
Define
if
a
you
date.
have. Okay, a date is um a meeting with a romantic interest where conversations are heard and lip syncs end the night at the minimum.
I'm sorry. It can't be that. There has to be something different. So, so when is it different? When is a hangout different from a date?
Lip sync music is the
So when you go out with your babe, sometimes it
yeah,
is a date because you guys end up
lip sync.
lipsing.
Yeah.
But like, if you don't lips,
Yeah.
then it's not a date. But
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
go
yeah.
out casually and you lips, then it's a date.
Yeah, of course.
Totally be serious.
I'm actually 100%. Like
Me, I
the
think
thing
that a
the
date is
thing
a
that
date
separates.
when both of you say, "Oh, we're going on a date."
No, no, no,
That's what
no,
I
no.
think. Or else,
Or if I call Busai and say, or Bukumi and say, I'm going, let's go out to go and eat amala.
and then you guys are hanging out. But you can also tell your babe, like, "Let's go and eat amala," and then at
Yeah,
the
but
end
we're
of
going
the
to
night,
lips
both of
after
you
though.
kiss. Hmm?
We're going to lips after though.
So is it every time you hang out with your wife that it is a date?
No. So like, if I'm just going to get Wingstop or like stuff down the road,
Mm-hmm.
and we're eating and we're coming back home, like we're just going to chow.
But
But
what
like,
if you now lips?
we can't lips there now. We can't be lipsing in Wingstop. Why would we lipsing in Wingstop?
Okay, so you only go to. But what if you go? I don't. So is it that? Oh, is the aura of the place that you go to? Like, you go to a proper restaurant. That's
Yeah,
what makes
like
it a date.
you're like on a red wine kind of pee, and like is already making you like nosy and dizzy and fucked up, and then your lips, and then it now makes it a
Okay, so
date.
what if I said I want to go on a pizza date or like an ice cream date?
Are you going to lips after? I don't understand what you're saying, bro.
Me, I just feel like I can no
First off,
longer
are they in
differentiate.
romantic interest? So there are two cardinal points: lipsing and romantic interest. First off, are they in
But I
romantic
go out with
interest?
people that I have romantic interest in
Mm-hmm.
all the time, and I don't think that we're always going out on a date.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sometimes I
Okay.
think we're just hanging out.
Okay. I think if there's lipsing and if there's romantic interest, it's definitely a date.
Okay, so if that is that, then yesterday. Wait, does it have to be like in a specific time of the day?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so yesterday.
I think there's only one time that it cannot be a date. If you guys
Hmm.
agree to meet at 3 a.m. Anything other than that, I don't know,
Okay,
is a
why is
date.
3 a.m. the specific time?
That's just the code. It's just the way they've
Who created
said
the
it should be.
code?
Guys, people.
Okay, if it's 3 a.m. and we're meeting, what does that mean?
You're not. You're going to rob somebody. I'm sorry, but you're not. You're not going for anything legal. Nobody
Anyway,
starts their outing by 3 a.m. Not even if you're
yeah,
going
I
to the
did go
club.
out with someone yesterday and we did lips after. So,
Of course, you went on a date.
okay,
So
but is it that you have to stop at the lip sync? Like, oh, if it's more than lip sync, it's no longer a date, oh.
no, no, no. It's I said at the minimum.
Okay.
So if you
Hmm.
hug, it's not a date. If you handshake, it's not a date. If you
But I've
side
gone
talk,
out
it's
on
not a date.
dates and like a first date, and
Yeah.
after the night we
You
just
do not
hugged.
lips on the first date.
Not all the time.
What?
What if I don't like the person? What if I meet the person and realize I'm not attracted to them?
You did not see the picture before you went on the date. Is it blind date?
Yes, but
I
like,
said it's
it's,
blind
no,
date.
no, 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 but like sometimes reality is different. Like the
The
vibes
person
in
photoshopped his
real life,
face.
you're just not like really feeling
The
it.
person photoshopped his face. Is that what you're saying?
No, are you dumb or you don't have ears? I don't know what's wrong with you
You are
now.
fucking around with ugly ass people in Lagos.
No,
That's
that's not what
crazy.
I'm saying,
You're,
Tolu.
you're fucking around with Aguero that have big lips.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you might just not like feel the person that way. But like even if I even feel the person, I've gone to dates, I like the person, and I just do
Hmm.
not lips at the end of the night.
Swear.
Yeah.
Like you actually like dressed up and wore makeup and like wore a
Yes.
perfume and like
Yes.
did you drive or you took Uber?
I took Uber.
Shit. Oh fucking hell. And you did not even get as much as a lip sync?
Yeah, because I
Like
didn't want
thanks for
to.
coming lip sync.
You don't understand.
that's
Thanks for
that's
coming
so
here.
sad. That's so sad.
No, if it's like if it's a first
Oh, no
date,
one ever complain about the dating culture
so
in
must you
Lagos.
kiss in the first date? I don't
Of
get you.
course. Like that is standard procedure, bruv.
Oh, interesting. I don't know. That's why I'm single now. That's why I'm single. You can see.
Bro, I think if you don't lips on the first date, bro, it's
Mm.
either the person hates you or your mouth is smelling. The person attempted it
So all
and
the people that I've gone out with now, they think their mouth is smelling.
your mouth is smelling, not yours.
No, no, no. I didn't want to lips them. It doesn't mean that they didn't want to lips me. Those are two different things.
Oh, fair. Okay. I like how you make yourself superior in every situation.
No, no, no.
That's a
Like I
skill.
do know. I'm actually thinking about specific situations, and it's just like I just wasn't. I just felt like like we should just keep this for like a third date or something,
Like
or
so
like
that you
I just
can gain
felt like
interest on the
if
lip
we
sync. I
start,
don't understand why are you trying to save
no,
it in a
no.
piggy vest.
Or I just felt like, see,
You
if
are
I keep
saving.
this
Yeah,
person,
you
it's
are
just going to be end up being more than that, and I don't want it to be more than that. So like, let's just like
oh
keep
like
this next
oh like
time or something.
oh shit. Oh sorry. Sorry man. As well.
It's well with
Whew,
you too.
sorry.
Sorry
But
to
how do
you
you
too.
feel like after you like you wear makeup and you do all those things and you don't even you just came back like that?
Yes, but I had a good time that night.
What's a good time to you?
Like the conversation
Yapping
was
and yapping
good.
and yapping.
Yes, and I felt like I want to do this again. I want to go out to the person
Oh,
again.
like you love suspense. Like you like, oh, like let's do da 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 da. Like that kind of P.
Tolu, please. I don't even understand you. Anyway, when was the last time you went on a date?
Ah, it's been a very long time, man.
Do you and
Um,
your wife have like schedules for okay, we go on dates every week or like every month, that kind of thing?
not schedule is just like when the energy is like when everybody's free and when the energy is right. Um, did we go for one last weekend? I can't remember. I think we did. Where did we go?
Anyway, see,
I don't
honestly, I don't
remember
feel like
where.
I went for a date yesterday, Sha, but like, if we use your description, it was a date, but like, to me, it was not a date. It was just,
Oh
we just
yeah,
went
last
out.
weekend actually. Yeah.
In fact,
But
no,
yeah.
no, no, it was not a date because we went out to work. We went out to work together. So, that was not a
I
date.
see.
Yeah. So,
I
when
see.
was the last time I went for a date? Let me think. The day we went to, did we end up leaving that day? Let me see. I'm not sure, except maybe when they dropped me at home and just like a quick.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
not sure.
You see, like you're actually active. Like you, like even like drop offs. Like you're getting, like you now go on dates. You not get. Oh shit, that's
No, no, I
embarrassing.
did not say that I won't get drop offs or hugs or stuff like that. I'm
No, no, no.
just
My
saying
point is
that.
like you after your drop off, like you guys still
Mm.
lips. Like so
No, but
compare.
I've gone on dates, like proper first dates, and not done any of the above.
That's sad. Don't you think it's sad though?
No, I just think it's very normal. Like
No, I don't think so.
H.
I don't think so. I'm
pylori, I mean,
sorry.
whatever is in town. You have to guard your mouth.
Syphilis? Are you scared of syphilis?
Not syphilis.
Emmanuel, I think your
You
mic
can't
is
get
low.
syphilis from you kissing,
Emmanuel,
though.
check your mic. Your mic is low. Are you far away from your mic?
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, better.
Yeah. You can't get syphilis from lips now.
You can't?
I don't know, but I don't think so. But
Well, what can you get?
you can get
Herpes.
herpes. Yeah,
Herpes,
HSV
yeah.
1
Yeah.
and HSV 2. So why would I
Yeah.
just go around
Wait,
kissing
are
somebody
you
that
not
I met the first
immunized?
time? Is there immunization? If
I don't
there's
know.
immunization, I'm immunized, because
Okay, okay, okay. I think there's a vaccine or something.
if
No, no,
there's
it's for
vaccine,
it's for
that's for
hepatitis.
hepatitis. Yeah,
Sorry, sorry, sorry.
yeah.
Yeah,
So me,
true.
I don't know. I don't go about kissing people though. I
Mm-hmm.
don't do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is a good point to end this podcast because we have done over an hour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. We have. I can't even see the thing anymore. I sure we're recording.
But let's before we wrap up, yeah,
Mm.
let's talk about something that has been bugging me a little for for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the concept of psychology
Hmm.
and how it's important in governance.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and I said this on my other accounts, that I think that one tactics some of these political leaders are doing now, especially the bad ones, is and Tinubu did it for a while, but like he has reduced, is increasing the number of bad things that you can do part time and bugging everyone with it, such that everybody just tired and doesn't give a fuck, and so you can just continue doing your bad thing and nobody's going to shout anymore. So, case in point, Trump came on the first day and gave us how many how many executive orders? Just bunch of stupid executive orders. Not all of them are stupid, but I don't care. A couple days later, started doing other stupid stuff like
Yeah.
shutting down USAID.
Did you see the one about like the
Your
guy
mic
that?
is off.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah. Did you see the one about um the guy that is a bad what do you call it? The guy that is a racist that was in Elon Musk team.
Nope.
Oh,
Are all of them
there's
not
a big
racist?
thing. In fact, the guy had to resign because, like, he said, like, proper racist stuff, like racism should be back. He said that Indian hate should be normalized. Said they should bring back the civil rights era. Like, just a bunch of stuff that is like, okay, like you are purely racist. And but yeah, it's just like a bunch of young kids going to different places, shutting down offices, not even having trying to get like information that is classified or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Especially with the fact that Donald Trump is not known to be like the best person when it comes to like protecting what they call it classified
Secret.
information,
Yeah.
because he's this thing with what they call those people, his his relationship, like the last time that he was like, after his tenure, they found classified documents in his toilet and just like in different random places, like he just wasn't safeguarding the US top secrets properly. So what do you even think about like I don't know what kind of guy is, I don't know what kind of administration is this.
Yeah. So back to psychology. Yes, they've made me scatter my
Sorry.
train of thoughts. Um, I think the fact that they've mastered the art of just bombarding us with stupid shit. Like the media can't keep up. We can't keep up. So today, were on about how the fuck would you shut down USAID? America has stolen a lot from the world and they have every right to give back to the world. You can't just destroy Afghanistan and not build it back. You can't just not like invest in Africa because you have also like stolen from them and all of that shit. Um and
Mm,
then
you are still
tomorrow
from us.
fuck you. And then
Yeah, I
tomorrow
don't
they
know.
come and say something about birthright citizenship being taken away. And then we shout and shout. And then next tomorrow they come and say um the the war in Gaza, something about it needs to end, and Israel should take back, they're going to take back the strip of Gaza. American soldiers are going to be there and all of that, and we can shout about that. And then they say, "Oh, we're changing the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America," and it
Then said
goes
they wanted to
on
buy
and on.
Greenland.
Yeah, and it goes on and on and on like that, and it's just so many stupid shits that you're pumping on us, and we have to always rant about and obviously criticize. But like the fucking healthcare that needs to be fixed is not fixed.
Mm-hmm.
And same for Nigeria, like changing GSS 3 to GSS 1 to a 12-year term, bro. Like, how does this help us have better educational system? How does this improve the quality of the classrooms
But that
and
thing,
all
I
of that?
feel like that one is just a rubbish thing because they've done that thing a long time ago.
Multiple
Like,
times,
even,
multiple
yeah,
times.
exactly. To me, just a distraction. It does not even make sense because even when I was in
Yeah,
school, they
like
did it. It's not
it's
just a thing.
crazy. It's crazy how like this has been a tactic that these guys, and I think it is important that if you're a president, you should hire a trained psychologist to actually, because it's manipulation. You have to manipulate the people. Um, because there's no way you're going to b- be president and be the king of 200 million people, assuming Nigeria has 2 million population, and there's no way that's gonna happen. Chicken my point. So like, we
Mm-hmm.
need to we need to figure that shit out. Yeah, that's end of rant.
Okay. I don't know. I just feel like you don't even need to like hire a psychologist or whatever. I feel like just like a lot of people are just gullible and easy to disrupt and deceive. And I feel like politicians are very aware of that.
Yeah.
Um and they just use it to their advantage. That's what I think.
All right.
Mm.
Yeah. Don't worry. When I'm president, we'll discuss this more. Thank you very much, guys, for the
Yeah, I'll be
time.
your psychologist that time.
Yeah, that would be nice. Um,
Right.
Thank you very much, guys, for the time. Really, love that you enjoy listening to us. Do we really love it? But I don't know. If you love it, we
So
love it.
today I want to psychoanalyze you. I've noticed something with this podcast. You like pretending like you don't care, but I think you care more than I do actually.
Yeah, I do. I do care. Is
Yeah, but you
a
like saying things like, "Oh, we don't even know." I'm just like, why? Why are you doing that? As a
is it
child,
obvious?
were you made
Is it
ashamed
obvious?
to care?
I do know it was obvious.
Ah, okay, so yes, so.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, guys, I really care. Please tell your friends to listen to the podcast. God bless you.
Mm-hmm. God
All
bless
right,
you too.
bye.
Bye.